Nha Trang, Vietnam. It's a beautiful day. Currently about 32 degrees Celsius, whatever that is, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, I think. And I want to tell you a little bit about how much it costs here in Vietnam for a short stay, for a medium term, or for a long term. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to walk along the beach. I haven't walked along the beach for a while. So there it is, right there, directly across the road from my hotel. A few rocks around. The water is warm. The water is very warm. Actually, I'm going to say, if I had any complaints about Vietnam, is that when you go for a swim, the water is a little bit too warm to be a refreshing swim. But that's a minor complaint, isn't it? When you're in a place like this, I mean, really, what a magnificent part of the world this is. And it's one of the, if you're into scuba diving, this is the place to be. Out around these islands out there, and there's quite a few, I can't remember how many, and there's more around the corner there that are actually very close to the mainland here. There is some world-class dive sites. I make my way further up to this beach. Nicer looking beach up there. Could be a bit of sand. So how much does rent cost here? Yeah, holiday for a week. For 7 days rental, you can get a hotel on the beach, like directly across the road from the beach, for as little as $53 Australian. It's either 2 single beds or a double bed. It doesn't have a fridge or cooking facilities or anything like that. It is just your basic room, perhaps with a table and a couple of chairs. But other than that, that's all you're going to get for that sort of money. But you know, it's really, really cheap. So then you've got your mid-range accommodation. Now by mid-range, I think I stay in the lower mid-range. I try to keep a maximum budget of $50 per night wherever I go, and that can be pretty hard. When I was in Europe over last Christmas period, that was impossible, couldn't be done. Cheapest accommodation I had there, I think, was 70 euros per night, so about $110 per night, so way out of my budget. But here, no, you can, current place I'm in now, I'll put it on the screen now. This is $42 per night Australian, and it's got absolutely everything you could need, including a stunning view. So if a budget isn't a problem for you, wow, there are options galore. I've had a quick look on booking.com. I'll try and steal a couple of photos and give you a glimpse of them. $18,000 per week for a villa. Yeah, but yeah, you're living in ultimate luxury for that. You've got a swimming pool, your spa, yeah, you name it, you've got it, it's all there. Could even have a private chef for that sort of money. I really don't know. But for your average, let's say for your average Australian, well, is there such a thing? I don't know. Not anymore anyway. The range you can get is phenomenal. Let's say you want there's a nice piece of coral just washed up there. Wow. Can't say I've ever seen that before. Yeah, a lump of coral like that washed up on the beach. Not of that size anyway. Look at this nice little cove here, where I am probably going to go for a swim. So let's say, you know, average Australian, you got to put aside $1,000 to spend on your accommodation for a week here in Nha Trang. You are going to get a very, very good hotel for that money. You'll, if you wanted, you can get breakfast included for that price. If that's not your scene and you want to cook your own stuff, you'll definitely get a place with a kitchen. You've got Airbnbs here, your general hotels on Booking or whatever site you choose to use, and there is everything available. All the little oysters on the rocks here. I saw a crab scuttle away just before. That gentleman there banging the water with a plastic strip of whatever it is, a strip of plastic. He's trying to scare all the fish. Oh, I can actually see fish jumping out of the water near where he is. A bit far away for you guys to tell, but he's got a net strung out. It might even be 2 nets strung along, and he's trying to get the fish to go into those nets. They're quite long. They must be 50 metres long each one, and I'm guessing they're very fine gill nets. Just keeping an eye on my belongings way back there. Catching the tiny bait fish that are swimming around here, which they do serve in the restaurants here. I think they salt them and then and you just eat them that way. Yeah. Let's see if we can have a chat with this kid. Ah, may I have a look? Oh, that's nice size fish. Yes, very good. Ah, nice. How many do you have?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you have another small one as well. Another one as well. Oh, very good. How many will you catch? How many? I thought they were going to be tiny little bait fish, but that was a decent sized fish. You could almost get a fillet off it. Almost. Got another one. He's got another one. Very small one. Did I mention I'm not exactly in Nha Trang? This is it's like a suburb of Nha Trang. Nha Trang is that way about, I don't know, maybe 3 kilometres. It's not that far. You can walk there if you wanted to, but if you didn't want to, you could catch a grab, and that's probably the easiest way to get around Nha Trang than any other. A grab is the same as a taxi, as you may or may not know, and they're very, very cheap. But I get ahead of myself. Let's say you've landed at the airport, because there's obviously a few ways you can get here. You can catch a plane from international. They do have international flights to and from Nha Trang. You catch the train from either Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, or you can drive a car. But for most of us, let's say you arrive by plane from either international or domestic, you've got to get from the airport, which is about, unfortunately, around about 40 kilometres roughly from Nha Trang. Fortunately though, there's a couple of ways to get here from there. You can hire a car or get a grab, or there's like a limo service you can get, I believe. But what I did, a little bit of research, and I found out there was a shuttle bus. So a shuttle bus for that 40 odd kilometres cost me 65,000 dong, so about $4. Well worth it, very, very much well worth it. Well, for instance, once I got into the depot, the bus depot here in Nha Trang, it cost me 75,000 dong to go the 4 or so kilometres from the depot to my hotel. So all in all, well, it's that, about $8 to get quite a long way. Took the shuttle bus takes around about 50 minutes, something like that, and very easy, very convenient to use that. Oh, and I've got a nice little cookie type thing. Don't know what it is. Sure, it'll be nice. What else? Transport. If you're keen, you can get yourself you can hire a scooter. A scooter is, they've been pretty stable prices. Like, we're in the year 2025 now, and the prices for the last year and a half have been 150,000 dong per day, $9 Australian per day to hire a scooter for 24 hours, that is. And look, you're supposed to have a license for it. I don't recommend riding one around without a license, although you can get a 50cc scooter. They are available. They're a full-size scooter, same as these things here, but they have a 50cc engine in them as opposed to the 125 or the 150 or 160, and they're a great way to get around. I mean, you've got your freedom then to go wherever you want. I love it. I do it all the time, but I don't recommend it if you haven't got a license for it. Did I mention how much? $3. $3 Australian. And it's very nice. It's worth it just for this. This is really, really good. Behind me is the Sunrise Nha Trang Hotel and Spa. All this and all that. For your accommodation here in Nha Trang, that is one of the most expensive hotels, not villas, hotels in all of Nha Trang. It's around about 1,600 Australian dollars for a week, 7 nights. Here's another part, right here, the cafe. It's, well, online, it looks absolutely magnificent. Now, of course, you're going to want something to eat. If you don't want the local Vietnamese food, sometimes you might want to change. Well, trusty favourite, McDonald's. Right there. You get McDonald's, KFC, souvlaki's. Souvlaki's are very, very big here in Nha Trang. You can get pizza, all sorts of things. And it's all directly across the road from the beach. Just over there. So what else could you want? Food, more food. This one, duck. Ah, very nice. This is prawns, and this.
This is the souvlaki plate.
Souvlaki on a plate.
The chicken.
Looks nice.
Nice, it's nice.
Is it nice? Yeah?
It's good, it's good. I like it. Bon appetit, guys.
And I got a normal souvlaki. It's a little bit small. That's all right. Banana smoothie and beef pho. Really good. Let's have a look at some prices for some of the local dishes. But there's a very nice restaurant where I used to eat out at quite a lot. Let's go and have a look. See how much things are. Here's some prices. Some fried chicken with some chips by the looks, French fries, 85,000. These are delicious, the spring rolls. These ones actually, I've had these ones before. They are very nice. What's that, about $3? Bun with a couple of eggs, 30,000. And a hamburger, 60,000. But, oh yeah, Bankar, which is soup with fish noodles, 40,000. So, yeah, $2.50, something like that. Very, very cheap. Now, as I said, just down the road, you won't be able to see it, is a Greek souvlaki place. This is the restaurant where I used to have my breakfast when last time I was here in Nha Trang. Served by this lovely lady here. And this is what I used to get all the time. Same breakfast, which is basically a full English breakfast. There it is, 115,000, about $7. Thank you so much. Okay, come on. The Go Mart behind me. I'm going to, I need to find some things, and this is one of the bigger supermarkets here in Nha Trang. I've never been in here. I'm hoping it's a supermarket. Let's have a look. We'll see. Loaf of bread. Cheap. About $1 for a loaf of bread. A loaf of bread. Nice cake. A Swiss roll. Very cheap. Just here, there's some huge baguettes, French sticks as we call them in Australia. 14,800 dong. That's hardly anything. I'll put all these prices on the screen. Noodles. Noodles with sausage. Of course, there's a whole aisle of noodles, probably more than one. 6-pack of beer, probably about $4. Do they have any international? Here's some Heineken beer. 6-pack of Heineken. Ooh, some Jack Daniels. A lot. This one's cheap. I wonder why. That one, water, 1.5 litres. Now wine can be a bit expensive. Vietnam wine, white wine. There's an imported one from Australia, yellowtail. Muesli, and it's good muesli. I've had this before. Not bad. What else do they have? There we go. Cornflakes. Some jam for your toast in the morning. Not exactly cheap. Marmalade. And good old peanut butter. What better place to finish the video? So that is how much things are going to cost you in Nha Trang. What to expect when you get here, what sort of accommodation you can get, and roughly how much it's going to cost. Not everything, obviously, and some of the things you can do. Alright, from the lovely beach, although it's not a brilliant day, but from this lovely beach, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.